Let's now move on to the next important topic, which is conditional rendering. So when you're building React applications, you may often need to show or hide some HTML based on a certain condition. Luckily, conditional rendering in React works the same way it works in JavaScript. So let's look at two common ways to conditionally render in React. In the component folder, I'm going to create a new file called user greeting. So we do have a piece of code here. So let's just write the same. So I'm going to be doing function user greeting. Let's change this to props and it returns a h1 telling welcome back. Okay, this is one. And let's say you have one more function or one more component which is guest greeting. Okay, let's create that as well. Okay, so let's take function guest greeting, which says please sign up. Okay, so what did we do? We have two components, one is user greeting and one more is guest greeting. So let's export these as well if we might need them in the later stages. So export over here, guest is done. So let's export even the user greeting. So once we have this, let's see what it says next. So you have one more component, let's say it's greeting. Okay, so greeting or yeah, greeting type anything. So greeting type.js. Okay, let's create, let's go with arrow function now. Let's greeting type. Okay, now here what do we see? You see, we are trying to conditionally render. How? Using the if else. This is the one common way of conditionally rendering things. Okay, so now what we'll do is first we'll check is logged in. Okay, so how do you check is logged in? Let's say you have props coming in, so you'll check props dot is logged in. So I'll tell from where we are going to send this is logged in, but for now just go along. Okay, now what we'll do, if you're going to check if is logged in, what are you going to do if is logged in? So you're going to call one component. Which component is it? You will call the user greeting component. Make sense? Okay, call in the sense you're going to return it obviously. Else what I'm going to do, return the home guest. Okay, this makes sense. Now greeting type is not called anywhere, so if you want to call it, you can export default or named export, your wish. So I'll give export over here. So in the app.js, let's remove this and call whom greeting type. Oops, let's call it again. Okay, now let's check the browser. You see it's please sign up. Why is it please sign up? Because as of now, you see I have not passed any props. Okay, as I've not passed any sorry, as I've not passed any props, it goes undefined. So if it is undefined, it will return you guest greeting. Okay, it's like passing nothing as of now. So what we'll do is we have to pass props for greeting type, which is logged. Okay, you can have the same name, you can have is logged in or it's logged, makes sense however you want to name it. So what we'll do, go to app.js, what is the props is logged, right? So here we can give a boolean. So let's say for now we give true. Okay, so you see if it is logged it's true, if it is false, sorry, okay, things don't seem to go well. I guess I'll have to use this way. Okay, might make sense now. So if it is true and if it is false, yep, cool, this works. Okay, So based on this, you're able to kind of tell like which type of greeting has to be suitably rendered.